We've all been there. That moment of doubt. It's a universal experience, one that transcends age, background, and circumstance. That tiny voice whispering, maybe you're not good enough. I know I have. It's that insidious seed of doubt that plants itself in the fertile soil of our minds, growing with every passing moment of hesitation. For years, I let that voice hold me back. It was like a shadow that followed me everywhere, casting a dark cloud over my aspirations and dreams. It told me I wasn't smart enough, characteristic enough, or capable enough. Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw a reflection of inadequacy staring back at me, or talented enough to succeed. The fear of failure was paralyzing, making every step forward feel like walking through quicksand. I remember one particular instance, early in my career. It was a pivotal moment that could have changed everything. I wanted to start my own motivational channel on social media, but there were some issues with that. What if people judged me? What if I didn't get views? What if it was a waste of time? What if I wasn't interesting enough? The thought of standing in front of a camera, with all eyes on me, was daunting. I questioned my every move, my every word. Those doubts swirled in my mind, creating a storm of insecurity. It was like being caught in a whirlwind, with no clear direction or escape, threatening to drown out any excitement. The waves of doubt crashed over me, relentless and unforgiving. But amidst the chaos, I realized something crucial. Doubt is a part of the journey, but it doesn't have to define it. And so I took a deep breath, gathered my courage, and stepped into the unknown. That feeling, that fear, it can be paralyzing. It creeps in slowly, often unnoticed, until it wraps around you like a heavy blanket. You feel its weight on your chest, making it hard to breathe, hard to think, hard to move. It can keep us stuck in our comfort zones, preventing us from pursuing our dreams. We find ourselves daydreaming about what could be, but never taking that first step. The fear of failure, of the unknown, holds us back. We start to believe those negative whispers, letting them define us. We tell ourselves we're not good enough, not strong enough, not brave enough. These thoughts become our reality, shaping our actions and our lives. But here's the thing. Fear is a liar. It distorts the truth, making mountains out of molehills. It tells us we can't, when in reality, we can. It tells us to stay put, when we should be moving forward. It thrives on our insecurities, magnifying them until they seem insurmountable. It feeds on our doubts, growing stronger with every what if that crosses our minds. But we have the power to starve it, to take away its strength. I realized I had a choice to make. I could continue to let fear control me, or I could take a stand. I could choose to face my fears head-on, to challenge them, to prove them wrong. I could let fear dictate my life, or I could choose to confront it. I could take that first step, no matter how small, and start moving towards my dreams. I could embrace the uncertainty, knowing that it's a part of the journey. I could stay silent, letting those doubts win, or I could find my voice. I could speak up, share my story, and inspire others to do the same. I could turn my fear into fuel, using it to drive me forward. And that's when something inside me shifted. I felt a spark of courage, a glimmer of hope. I realized that fear doesn't have to be my enemy. It can be my motivator, my teacher, my guide. And with that realization, I took my first step towards freedom. I decided to embrace my truth, to acknowledge those fears and doubts, but refuse to let them control me. It was a pivotal moment, a turning point where I chose to face my inner demons head-on. I realized that these fears, these doubts, were just shadows that had loomed over me for far too long. They were not insurmountable obstacles, but rather challenges that I could overcome with determination and courage. And in that moment of defiance, a powerful phrase burst forth. Yeah, I said it. It was more than just words. It was a declaration of my newfound strength. It was a statement that I was no longer willing to be held back by the chains of insecurity. This phrase became a beacon of hope, a reminder that I had the power to speak my truth, no matter how difficult it might be. It wasn't about being aggressive or confrontational. It was about standing firm in my beliefs, about having the courage to voice my opinions and thoughts without fear of judgment. It was about finding my voice in a world that often tries to silence those who dare to speak out. It was about owning my power, my truth, my voice. I realized that my voice mattered, that my experiences and perspectives were valuable. By embracing this mantra, I was able to step into my own power and inspire others to do the same. It was a journey of self-discovery, of learning to love and accept myself for who I truly am. "Yeah, I said it" became my mantra, my battle cry against self-doubt. It was a constant reminder that I had the strength to overcome any obstacle, that I had the power to shape my own destiny. This phrase became a source of empowerment, a way to remind myself that I was capable of achieving great things. It was a declaration that I wouldn't be silenced, that my voice would be heard. It was a promise to myself that I would never again let fear dictate my actions. I would speak my truth, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable it might be, that I wouldn't let fear hold me back any longer. I would face my challenges head-on, with courage and determination. I would climb every mountain, overcome every obstacle, and emerge stronger on the other side. It was about embracing my authentic self, flaws and all. It was about accepting that I am enough, just as I am. By saying, "Yeah, I said it," I was choosing to live my life unapologetically, to be true to myself in every moment. This journey of self-acceptance and empowerment was just the beginning, and I was ready to face whatever came next with confidence and grace. Each of us has that voice within. It's the voice of our dreams, our aspirations, our true potential. But sometimes it's drowned out by the noise of our fears, our insecurities, the doubts of others. We need to learn to tune out the noise and listen to that inner voice. The world is full of naysayers, those who will tell you, you can't, you shouldn't, you won't. But their voices don't matter. What matters is the voice within you, the one that speaks to your truth, your purpose, your power. I told myself it's my mountain, I'm going to climb it or die trying, and you should have that same energy. Section 5. The Power Within. We all have incredible strength within us. We have the power to overcome challenges, to break down barriers, to achieve our wildest dreams. But it all starts with believing in ourselves, in our inherent worthiness. Think about a time you faced a challenge head-on, a time you defied the odds. Remember that feeling of accomplishment, of realizing your own strength. That's the power within you, waiting to be unleashed. Section 6. Stepping out of the shadows. It's time to step out of the shadows of our doubts and into the light of our own potential. It's time to silence those negative voices and let our inner strength shine through. It's time to embrace the "yeah, I said it" mentality. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to be ourselves, to pursue our dreams, even in the face of fear. It's about recognizing that we are worthy, capable, and deserving of greatness. Section 7. Embracing the unknown. Taking that first step, embracing the unknown, can be terrifying. But it's in those moments of uncertainty that we truly discover who we are. We learn to trust ourselves, to rely on our inner compass, to navigate the challenges that come our way. Remember, every success story, every triumph over adversity, began with a single step into the unknown. It's about taking that leap of faith, believing in ourselves, and embracing the journey, even when the path ahead is unclear. Section 8. From Fear to Freedom. When we confront our fears head-on, something magical happens. Fear loses its power over us. We realize that we are stronger than we thought, more resilient than we ever imagined. And in that realization, we find freedom. This freedom allows us to pursue our passions, to use our voices, to make a difference in the world. It allows us to live authentically, to embrace our true selves, and to shine our light brightly for all to see. Section 9. Finding your "Yeah, I said it" moment. Each of us has a "Yeah, I said it" moment waiting to happen. It might be speaking up for what you believe in, taking a chance on a dream, or simply choosing to love and accept yourself exactly as you are. What is your "Yeah, I said it" moment? What dream are you holding back from? What fear is standing in your way? Identify it, acknowledge it, and then, with all the strength and courage you possess, shout it down. Section 10. Unleash the power within. The world needs your voice. It needs your passion, your creativity, your unique gifts. So go out there and make it happen. Unleash the power within you. Embrace your truth, and never, ever be afraid to say, "Yeah, I said it."